This is an appraisal cycle going on, and I have seen the 10 to 15% hike in between across industry level. If the company's financial situation is sound, then they have announced around 15%. But the company is facing, let's say, problems in terms of margin, cost, or maybe pressure from the shareholders. Then they have announced around 7 to 8% hike in between. But why this discussion is important, I'll tell you guys. Sometimes I'm completely agree or respect of your opinion, whatever opinion that you have, or whatever expectations that you have. We expect high amount of salary hike, but that never happened. Why? Because organization has its own way to announce hike and all, and your desires, your needs, you have a different altogether different expectations and desire. You should have it, but don't get demotivated if you don't get hike. So instead that see, always you should evaluate few factors. If you are not happy with your salary, then you will not work good with that particular organization. You won't be able to contribute much, and it's a fact. Then you should upskill yourself. You should evaluate the market. You should upskill yourself. Try to understand the new cutting edge technology or courses, enroll for it, upskill yourself, and then jump on it. Or I would say look for external opportunities who are offering better salaries and all. Don't love to the company, love to your work. It means skills. Get up skills on time to time, understand the market requirement, and then get out of it. Instead getting demotivated for 2%, 3%, 5%, 7%, that doesn't make any sense at all. And if you're happy with your package, then I'm sure, what I believe, if you're happy with your package and salary, so you can contribute more. And if you're not, then you will not contribute. As simple as that. Because see, and I'm not saying that you shouldn't expect high salaries. You should expect it, but also you should think about contribution from your side as well. If you're only managing day-to-day task, log in on time, log out on time, nothing, kind of value addition, no process improvement ideas, or nothing as such, so it means you are just managing your daily BAU. Think about it. Company is already paying salary to you, right, for that. If you are expecting extra hike, then you should prove it. You should know how to play politics, or how to manage your client, business, HR, everyone diplomatically. So find a way to manage the people, right? Then apart from that, develop good rapport with the client, and ask client to send the appreciation as well, so that you can prove it in the one-on-one discussion, that you can prove it. Your client is happy, your stakeholders are very happy with the performance and business, so now you're expecting more hike. Then process improvement ideas, set a new benchmark every time, right? Then set a target for how you can use cutting edge technology in the business to prevent the risk, then reduce the cost, save the time, and improve the performance of your resources as well. Prove it. I'm sure definitely companies will instead hiring people outside, they'll also consider you as well. And of course, definitely, so if you are well negotiated, then you can negotiate on salary part as well. And still, after this, means you have done everything, but still, let's say due to internal politics, you don't have a, let's say, good rapport with the management, and HR is also, they are not looking into this all such matters, crucial matters, then I would say you should look for better opportunities. Don't get stuck at same place for a long. If you are not happy with the job, then leave it. If you are not happy with the company, just leave it. If you're not happy with the management, don't get into any argumentation, just leave it and look for a better opportunity. But make sure while looking for a next opportunity, you should evaluate all such factors which can help you only to grow in this corporate, right? So this is all about that I wanted to say. This is appraisal cycle. Don't get demotivated if you're not happy with salary. Salary is not the one. What I believe, apart from salary, there are companies who doesn't offer attractive packages, but they ensure good work-life balance. but there are companies, they offer 15 to 20 lakhs of rupees salaries at analyst or senior analyst level, but the people like who are working with that particular organization go and check the attrition again, which is around 60 to 70%, which is very high. So it means why the companies that are offering high salaries, because people, they don't want to continue with that organization for more than a year, and that's what they're offering high packages, right? Because work culture matter a lot. Culture, a dignity at work, respect, then a good environment, so that matter a lot, and even long working hours as well. Nowadays, see, people, they are not rely on only salary, they have a multiple resources. So even though, if I take the example of social media, if you can just upload the reels on social media, you can generate lakhs of rupees within a 6 months of time span. You can write a blogs, you can earn more than a lakhs. So it means you are not depends on only one income resource. And if you are, so it means you are in a trouble. Then now you should always look for a multiple sources for income. So if you are, let's say, working professional, why don't you work on blogging, writing, then video editing? So there are a number of things. Look for extra skills and then try to earn from the multiple income streams. And if you're only depends on your job, then you would expect 10%, 5%, 2% hike, and you will always get demotivated, and you won't be able to achieve the new feats or growth in your career. Ultimately, that will affect on your career, right? So it's a humble request. If you have only one income source, then immediately take the prompt action and see how you can design better plan for your prosperous future. And if you don't have a plan for it, then you would face a lot of challenges in your career now, because already AI disrupted this market, right? So most of the people, they have a fear in their mind what and how the AI will disrupt to this market or have an impact on this market. I'll tell you, if you don't get upgrade, then AI will replace you. If you get upgrade, if you know how to deal with the AI technology, how to utilize the different platforms and to help companies to generate the revenue or to save their time and all, then no one can replace you. As simple as that. So that's what I said. Instead focusing on 7 to 8% hike, why don't you focus on skills? Upskill yourself. That is the key. Look for a better opportunities, do the analysis of a market, and accordingly get out of that situation. That's it. If you have a proper stringent plan, then you can do anything. Anything means anything. So if you're looking for a job change, I would like to give one tips to you guys, right? You should have to have a plan in place when you want to change your job, how you want to change your job, and targeted companies. What are my targeted companies? Then why don't you do the in detail analysis of all that companies, right? If you don't have a plan, then that doesn't make any sense. Try to understand this. It's a very, very important point, because most of the people every day, when they wake up in morning, they check the Naukri platform and they shoot the mails. Even they don't check it whether it is a new job posting or existing one or stale job posting, right? They don't check anything, directly shoot and emails and all. Then why you will receive messages or calls from the HR? Are you the one? No, right? There are millions of people like you. They are also looking for a better opportunities. For one opportunity, you would see thousands of applications. Think about it. So see how you can have a better resume. So why don't you follow one tips? You should always evaluate the first of all, target the companies, target the location, and then check the job description of open positions, and then accordingly prepare your resume. And once you have prepared resume, then apply to it, and I'm sure your issue will resolve. You will get calls automatically, because if your resume match with the job description, then HR will call to you for a further discussion. It's a simple. You don't believe on organic recruitment process. You believe on a fake and then promises and all. That's what the problem that you guys will face in your career. So I would say follow the steps, and I'm sure it will resolve automatically. So effective, from today, you can commit yourself every day. Try to spend 30 minutes on your career. see how you can upskill, invest time on new technology, invest time in communication, develop effective communication, because communication has no any alternative, right? People management has no any alternative. So think about it, and spend time in you to grow the leadership qualities in you as well, because AI or nothing will replace you. That's what my point is. All right. So I hope you got my intention. We'll see you next episode with the different topics. Meanwhile, I would say, if you like this initiative, please subscribe and share this content with others. So thank you. We'll see you in next session. Dhanyavad.